Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
Walker, you ready to go run dogs? You ready to go run the dogs? Yeah? Oh, kisses! Here's your grouse.
Oh God.
Good boy, Buck.
Boy.
Good boy, Buck.
Oh, boy back.
Did you see that grouse, Walker?
Yeah.
Buck did a nice job. He pointed that for Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Buck.
I don't.
Good job, Buck. Okay, here you go. No, stay out of the water.
Wait, no.
Come on.
Skipping.
Are you skipping?
Water.
Yeah, keep going. No. Well, that wraps up our training day. Flushed a lot more birds than what you saw, but with the leaves on, it was tough to get good footage of them. Had Walker in the backpack the whole time, and I was a ball listening to her chirping in my ear the entire time. She loves running dogs, so let's hope she's a future hunter and handler. This next section, we kick off a weekend training dogs at our new grouse camp that we just purchased this year. So we got 3 days worth of running dogs in and checked out a bunch of new spots. So hope you guys enjoy this. We found a good number of birds throughout this next few days. Jack, whoa. There it goes.
Boom!
Yeah.
I'd say that's more than one.
Jack.
Jack?
Good girl, Jack.
Oh man, that might have been a dead grouse.
Uh-huh. The old road bird.
Yeah. That's good on them dead birds.
Here's the second one.
Huh?
Second one just went across the valley down there. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Woodcock. Boy, Bondo. Good boy. Had a woodcock down in the bottom down here.
That's what he said.
Fawn was on point on it back there. And the woodcock flew up into there.
Yeah, I didn't see anything fly out.
While I was standing there, it flew right back over top of me and straight down the valley. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Well, this one's an interesting one. Dad and Mike swung in over to the right as I was coming back out to this logging road, and Dad has Zingus on point, and Caesar comes in and busts some birds, but Dad found a brood of grouse in here, and there's about 6 birds that come out, and one landed in a tree. And as Baldwin and I go working back into this, it comes out of the tree right above us. Pretty good number of birds in this cut. The first time we'd run it before. Did some e-scouting and saw some tendencies from other cuts that we thought this one would be productive, and it was. We moved about a dozen birds in here in maybe an hour and a half. I think I tracked it. It was like a mile and a half, mile and 3/4 by the time we were done. So not too bad. Didn't really cover the entire cut, but moved a fair number of birds in there for first time ever running it.
They flew up in the trees.
Yeah, I had one.
Started doing it.
I had one come right out of the tree right above me. Literally,
It was a family.
you know where you and I were standing? You know that little niche kind of went back into our right?
Right, yeah.
Right there.
Well,
Bird.
that's about where they were.
Yeah.
He had his dog at 80 yards, and we started in there. We didn't go in there 30 yards, grouse just.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was at 37 yards and we walked in there and whoa.
What was that, 6 birds that come out of there?
At least.
Yeah.
Initially, when they flew, all you heard was
Right.
it stopped. And I thought, they're
Yeah,
landing. They're
You heard the
getting up.
leaves. Yep.
Then once we walked in there, then they were just going everywhere.
Right. Well, to be honest, that's all I need to see to know to come back in here.
I had a shot at one.
Did you?
The other ones, I could just hear them, but like he said, the leaves come off.
Yeah.
We've been shooting all over the place. There's the leaves shooting out of the trees.
Maybe that would have been a double, Mike. Bone's on point. We're at up on that road. Yeah, I got him right here. Whoa. 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 Come on in here. You want to see your boy on point? Get in here. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know where it's at. You want to circle out that way? Whoa.
There you go. Those are the kind I can get.
Yeah.
But that was a different one than what
Yeah,
Zingus
then I come out
Okay.
on another road. I hollered to him. I was on the road. I coming up, and he said that Zingus had just put one up. Well, then I look, and Caesar's on point, pointing up towards them, and it probably was the same bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was behind a bunch of briars. I couldn't see him. That bird come out of there. But I thought before that when my Garmin went off that said he was on point, I heard another one go, you know.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Then he come around, I think, or he was at the
I
same
think that
briar patch.
he did that one, and then when he went back and he was pointing towards you, I think there was 2 birds. in
Yeah. Yeah. And I said to Mike, I said, are they the same birds we jumped? He said,
It's in
Could
the
be.
same area. They could be getting back together. It's hard
Sure.
to say they are or they aren't, but
I doubt it though,
count on
because
2 or 3 more birds.
I went up over the ridge and got into 2 different birds up there.
now that could have been, they could have flown up over there. Did any cross over you when you were
One,
out
no,
there?
one flew down towards you guys, but back this way, and the other one flew that direction.
That initial group of 5 or 6, I only think about 2 of them went up. I think
Yep.
the rest of them went out and
Yep.
down over.
These were 2 old males too. So that one's fan was massive. It flew. I was just getting to a logging road, and Bond was on point out to my right, and I was trying to loop out in front of him. And that bird, right as I was getting to the logging road, flew right down the logging road right in front of me.
Oh.
Turned, of course,
Out of the open for him.
turned, of course, and gave me the whole profile, right? Yep. Because I didn't have a gun in my hands.
Well, that would definitely be worth walking back in there as well.
Yeah, I know.
Not a bad hunt either.
No, and
I have a favorite little spot all the way down at the bottom.
And-
And you backslide down this road and you get almost to the bottom, and the road goes left before you get to the bridge.
Yeah.
Park there. A little stream runs down there. Go across that, get up on there's a flat there between the bottom of the point and the creek.
Yeah.
And it's loaded with barberries.
is it?
And them freaking grouse are in them barberries.
Yeah.
He got one, and I think I got two.
Well, that's definitely worth coming back to. He had a nice point on the first bird, and that bird flew up into the tree. I saw it fly up into the tree, and it got itself caught up trying to get out of the tree, so it landed and sat there for, I don't know, maybe 5-6 seconds. And then I had other dogs busting underneath of it, and finally it flew out.
Well, that initial bunch, I just heard like fluttering. It was like, and then it got quiet. I'm like,
Yep.
I don't think them birds flew out of there.
Mhm.
And he started seeing them flying out of the tree. That was a group. I think it was some young, because the
Yeah.
green beak didn't sound right.
That was a-
Sound fly.
that was a
You
bird
could
group.
tell the difference between the older bird and the young bird
Yeah, for sure.
when they're going up.
Man, that middle, you know where I left you and went up over? I was a good 300-400 yards back behind you, because that's
Well,
so
with
damn
that
thick.
bird I was on,
Yeah, you didn't make it very far, it didn't seem like.
No, that's so damn thick in there.
well, the road that,
There's still briars growing in that. It's like it's a 7-year-old. I don't know
that's
what's
why we stopped.
I don't know what it is that's grown in there, but it's not growing as fast as the stuff once I got over the top of the ridge on this side, because that side is thinner and you can actually get through it.
I actually saw some little oak regen in there. Other than that, it's not. It doesn't look like a real good recovery because there's a lot of birch, too much birch. But I did see some little oak regen. But the road we went on went down in there. It was kind of like a landing. It was big,
Yeah.
and wide open.
I saw
We
that.
started to go out a road, and I'm like, "Are we going through
It
that?" He
just
goes,
closed
"No."
in.
But from that landing, there's a road that switched back and started going down the hill. That
Yeah.
was nice and open.
Yep.
There's some nice haul roads that you can hunt off.
Yeah, so then I went all the way up over the ridge and come back onto a road that comes through the, like this side of the ridge. And then there's a big road down on this side, which I think is that gated road that goes all the way back in.
You got it in your collar, boy. Well, you got
Well, we got back to camp and sat around the fire in the evening and told some stories and about our day training. Found some new spots, so that was productive, and we were pretty excited about it. Dad decided to name the new camp the King's Roost, so I'm sure you'll be hearing more about the King's Roost as the season goes on this year.
Mike.
Good point. Woodcock. Well, that wraps up our training weekend. It was a hot weekend, so there towards the end we only got maybe an hour run in the morning before it warmed up, but found pretty good numbers of birds. The woodcock population doesn't seem to be as good as it has been in years past, but the grouse population is pretty consistent with what it was the last couple years, which has been pretty good. So looking forward to the season. I think it's going to be a pretty good one for us in the Pennsylvania North Woods, and hopefully New York pans out to be just as good. Stick with us, guys. We'll have more videos coming as we do more training here as the season gets closer, trying to get dogs in shape and get them worked on some wild birds before we cut them loose on October 1st in New York again. Thanks, guys.